Expense number 6, general care items. You need a few things to keep your dolls in good condition. A silicone wig cap, which protects their head from staining and keeps the wig on, is going to run you $6 to $12 usually, depending on the size. String pullers help you restring your doll. Those cost about $8 to $12. It's just like a wire on a handle with a little curve, so you can reach into the hollow parts of the doll and pull the string through. And those are really helpful. You're going to want some Mr. Clean Magic erasers for cleaning. Those are a few bucks from Walmart. Face-up guards. If you ever have to travel with your doll or send its head for a face-up, you're going to want a face-up guard, which is a clear plastic bubble guy to protect your doll's face-up. That's going to run you $3 to $10. It just depends on where you're getting it. New elastics run about $2 to $5. It's always good to have a backup for some kind of emergency, because you don't want your doll to be laying in pieces while you wait on new elastic. Eye putty, you can get that for really cheap, or you can get it for like $10 for a blob of it off of most doll websites. You also are going to want a low temperature hot glue gun with low temperature glue if you plan to hot glue suede your dolls for extra posability. And if you suede them with real suede, obviously you have to buy suede. Some people also enjoy having doll stands, doll cases, and methods of displaying and storing their dolls, and those can be costly too. And obviously you can use stuff you already have to store doll clothes, or you can go crazy and buy really expensive storage units. Whatever. Depends on you. Expense number 7, clothing. Doll clothes. Let me be clear. For an intricate, high-quality outfit, you can easily spend half of what you spent on your doll for one outfit without shoes. You definitely have cheaper options, but doll clothing can really break the bank really, really fast. When you're budgeting for a new doll, unless you have clothing already waiting for him, I would allocate at least half of what you spent on the doll itself for clothes to get him started. The price really varies too much for me to give you a good estimate, but if you want a doll with a large wardrobe, you either need to plan to put a lot of your doll money there or learn how to sew. And obviously that's a cool talent to have, so, you know, something to think about. Expense number 8, shoes. You can expect to spend $30 to $60 per pair for an SD on average. They're definitely cheaper and more expensive. And for MSDs, you're going to expect $15 to $40 roughly a pair. For beginners, I recommend getting one pair of high utility shoes to match a variety of outfits. For example, if your doll dresses casually, get a nice pair of doll sneakers. If he dresses really sharp, get a nice pair of, dress shoes. Something that you know can match most of their clothes to start with, and then you can grow from there. Also, you should know that some shoes require special feet. For example, high heels often require a arched high heel foot, and sandals might require a flip-flop foot, which is designed to have a bigger gap between the big toe and the closest other toe, so that you can slip the sandal thong into the gap there. Expense number 9, props. Do you want your doll to paint? You'll need an easel and paints and tiny paintbrushes and all this cute stuff, but obviously that costs money. You can get little books with real print on them. It's really cool. You can get Wii's, laptops, tablets, chessboards, sunglasses, purses, backpacks, headphones, coffee mugs, fake food, furniture, musical instruments. There is a huge variety of props, and there's some really cool miniature stuff. So a lot of people really like props. Usually they're not that expensive, but doll furniture and doll instruments can easily run $100 or more per item. So, you know, keep that in mind. Whatever. Expense number 10, photography equipment. Most hobbyists enjoy taking pictures of their dolls and their dioramas for their dolls. I don't know if you've priced DSLR cameras lately, but they're really expensive, and you're probably going to want a macro lens also. Obviously you don't need a nice camera to enjoy your doll, but it is a thing that a lot of hobbyists end up wanting, so maybe think about that. Obviously a DSLR can run anywhere from $500 to $5,000, probably more. And lenses can be a few hundred to a few thousand also. But again, you have range. As with everything else, there's range of quality and price. Another thing is if you have tinies, little dolls like this, a lot of people like making them doll houses, and that is a whole nother hobby that can get really time-consuming and costly also. So that's about all I can think of. Hopefully now you have a more realistic idea of what you might end up spending per doll. So this might help you plan your collection, because if you buy 3 dolls off the bat and they all arrive in your house, now you don't have any more money to get them clothes, and they're sitting around naked with no eyes and no wigs, and no one's happy then. So, you know, think about it. Plan accordingly. Planning is a huge part of the doll hobby. And that's all I've got for right now. There will be another video much faster than the gap between this one and the previous one. And again, lots of interesting stuff on the website, so look there for more frequent updates into where I'm actually buying and shopping and what I think of the stuff I bought, which can help you, you know, find trustworthy companies and avoid ones that, you know, had bad transactions. So, thank you for staying tuned through that gap, and please feel free to ask me any questions, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!